Welcome to StreetMotoZ. Today we're going to talk about why Harley Davidson motorcycles are so popular. So why are Harley Davidson motorcycles so popular? You see them all over the place. You see a lot of group rides with Harleys. All of the Harley Davidson dealerships are big. Much bigger than the power sports, which have a lot of the Japanese motorcycles, the Hondas, the Yamahas, the Suzukis. So why are Harley Davidson so popular? I think there's a few reasons why, and they all play together. The first reason is it's an American company. A lot of people in the US like to buy American. They want to buy American. And Harley is one of the biggest motorcycle companies in the world, and it's an American company. Another reason is the look of the Harley, the sound of the Harley, and the visceral feeling of a Harley. It's loud, torquey, shiny, and when you ride it, it makes you feel powerful. It's kind of like driving in a big truck. If you've ever driven a full-size truck, you feel big and powerful in that truck, and you have a very similar feeling when you ride a Harley Davidson motorcycle. It's a big chunk of iron, it's heavy, it's torquey, and it's noisy, and people like that feeling of being more powerful. Another good reason Harleys are so popular is because it's a brotherhood. All the Harley riders, they love to talk about riding Harley Davidsons. They love to talk about their motorcycles, just like any motorcycle rider loves to talk about their motorcycle and talk about motorcycles. But when you have a Harley and you run into a Harley guy, you don't talk about Suzukis and Kawasaki's, you talk about Harleys. So it's a bit of a brotherhood, somewhat of a club. They look out for each other. They have mutual respect for each other immediately. Another reason Harley Davidson motorcycles are so popular is there are plenty of custom aftermarket options that you can put onto your Harley and make your Harley a one-of-a-kind. You can make it fit just like you want it, and no one else would have one just like yours. It will be a bit different from all of the rest, so it becomes a personal extension of the ego. It is their motorcycle. Even non-Harley riders, when they're riding other types of motorcycles, they will do similar things. They will make it unique, make it a one-of-a-kind motorcycle, and add custom options to it, and it will be a special extension of them. Another reason that Harley Davidson motorcycles are popular is because when you buy one, it is already a classic. It is an icon. It is a symbol of power of America, and it will remain a classic, and it will last for generations. I'm not saying that you don't have to do maintenance on one, because you'll end up having to do a lot of maintenance on a Harley Davidson motorcycle. A lot of repairs, a lot of replacements, a lot of fixes, things like that, with a lot less plastics than the other motorcycles are built with. And it can last generations. It can last a very, very long time. Another reason that Harley Davidson motorcycles are so popular is that the Harley Davidson marketing and sales model is the best in the motorcycle industry worldwide. You have to admit, their marketing campaign, their sales force, the way that they have Harley stores, and when you go in a Harley store, you don't see any other motorcycles but Harleys in there. And so the way they have their stores set up, it's just the best marketing for Harley Davidson that you can have. It's much better than any of the Japanese companies' marketing campaigns. You have to go to a power sports store to buy a Kawasaki. And then when you go there, you're looking at all kinds of other motorcycles from other companies. And you're looking at four-wheelers, you're looking at Suzukis, you're looking at Yamahas, you're looking at Hondas, and they're all mixed up. And a lot of times when you go to those stores, you don't see what you're looking for. A lot of the power sports stores don't have an R1. They don't have a ZX10. They don't have a CBR 1000R. They don't have any of those motorcycles in stock. They have a few of them. Apparently there's an ordering process you have to go through, so you really can't sit on one and see how they feel. You can't get to know it. A big part of buying a motorcycle is being able to sit on it, see how it feels, talk to a sales guy about it, learn more about it, and then get the fever to buy it. But the power sports stores aren't really set up that way. They're set up where you're not going to be able to sit on one. They just don't have them out on display. They have some of the smaller motorcycles, the 650s, or any of the motorcycles that they haven't sold yet, but they don't have any of the really premium bikes that you're interested in at those stores. If you go to a Harley Davidson store, they will have them all. You can sit on almost every model that Harley Davidson makes for 2024. You figure out which one you like. And if you don't like the color, you can order it to your color. But if you like the color, you can pick it up right then. And that kind of comes into a caveat. Would I own a Harley? That's a good question. I know about the problems that Harley has with the quality and the fact that they're pretty top heavy. They're improving on those things, but there's a lot of good options out there for me to pick from. And would I own a Harley? I would say yes, I would. And my reason would be to ride with other Harley riders. I would probably get a pretty big Harley with a pretty big engine, and I would try to find one that wasn't so top heavy. I'm not currently in the market for a Harley, but would I own one? Yes, I probably would. But I would also own quite a few other motorcycles at the same time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. And remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the ride, baby. Yeah! Still got my Dragonfly, buddy. Woo!